Welcome back to Just Fantastic Craft channel. Today we're back playing TerraTech Worlds, where last time we made this boat. It is pathetic. It is bad, but it is a boat. And we are going to use it to suffer our way to the island, where we will get more parts for boat. Maybe, probably, most likely. And then, I am not sure. I will continue going. Okay, you know what? Forget about it. I was curious about that guy. Anyway, 70 kilometers per hour. Looks semi fine. We just gotta go and reach the end. Pew 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 pew. No, we're currently following the purple dot. Wow, red dots are coming towards us. I understand why they made the water this way, but it is kind of just annoying doing any kind of water travel. But before we had to worry about stuff like recoil and... well, not recoil, the recoil is something that we'll have to deal with later. But I don't know, it's just like running out of ammunition out in the middle of the street. Oh, look at this guy! Almost fell fully apart. Okay, well, that was scary for a minute. Okay, it's gone. Next up is this guy, this fella. Come on, yo. I am going to win this. We are lacking. Okay. We are definitely lacking in weapons. Or, well, good weapons for this kind of boat. We want our minigun from last season, don't we? I think it's going to be an amazing thing to use out at sea in this season. But to get that, we need to first reach this island that we're currently heading towards. And get better boat parts. Yep, I can see it right over there. We just need to get that pace taken down. And then we'll be able to actually... no, we don't really need to go with this vehicle. We can swap to the other one. Look, we can swap to the other one. Look at us firing at that thing. Small bits and stuff, okay. Now let's switch to the car. Okay, now this has been claimed. Oh look, this one is in the water. And it requires petroleum barrels. Also it has a minigun. And you know exactly what we're buying with the little amount of money we have. We no longer care about such minor things as to be underarmed at sea. We now have the minigun. Also, is this thing usable? And if I switch to a boat, I will actually be able to reach this base. Objective awaits in the swamp, yes. Find the swamp. Yes, I know. That is the next part of the questing. Eh. 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 Okay, yes. Now we're going to claim this and enter build mode for a second. And actually we would like to have a... What is in here? Oh look, I see thingy. We not really need the bullets. Oops, I shot at my own base. No trader, this is just pathetic. There is nothing in this base. Sad. Okay, I do need to turn around. Now continue turning. Yes, thank you. Because otherwise we are going to be stuck. I mean, this thing will really need to be redesigned. Like, what is our current issues? We tilt too much. Okay, what are you selling? See, Relentless Duck, Relentless Cocoa. We're going to be buying this. Oh, look, a medium carp. We're also going to buy this. And then we're going to go and sell these two. This, those. And then the sea rudders. Don't I already have... Let's go to license for a second. I already have 3 of those. So I will license 1 of them. I have most of these blocks, but I want this rudder. These 2 rudders are going to be nice. Everything else can potentially... Let's sell everything else. Because we want money. Because money is good. Then we go into build mode. We store this, and we store this, and also these 2. So now that I have those, I can actually just remove these 2, I think, and get out of storage the sea rudders. Then what we would like to have is stability pontoons, because we're about to add something that is definitely going to want stability. Let's add the stability pontoons. What is something that looks good on our ugly thing? On our ugly ship, what is going to look good? This? Maybe rotate it. Why are you not rotating now? Because I am dumb. So that way it don't look that bad. And now we can add our pontoons, which we are actually going to use these ones, which are exactly the pontoons I'd like to have attached to these. And then wait, we can even add more. We can switch. We can add this to the back, this to the back or bottom, this to the back, and have another one of these at the middle. So these would all be in the water, and weighted keels for the front. Actually, wait, no. Get that back. Actually, at the back. Because we want them to weight down the actual engines. And then with these engines that we already have, we can just do that. That would make us too tall, so maybe do keep them like they were. Maybe move them a bit to like that. Okay, and now the moment we've all been waiting for. The minigun. Forgot how big that thing actually is. The actual antenna can go further. Actually, it can turn and be lying down. This beautifying antenna can be put. Let's add it off to the side to be able to feel it. Let's make a curb feeler like a lowrider. No, that is funny, but no. Let's have it at the back, and then we'll fill in. It does not fit properly, which is kind of sad and bad. But angled weapon mount. Not exactly. We'll have it a bit off to the side because I have not managed to make it actually storage. Give me module, give me a medium cargo module. Wait, this is a small cargo module, right? Oh, I do have a gun to the on the front. Don't need that anymore. It is pathetic. Wait. Can I just add this there? Keep my other small module and then have a fusion repair thingy? Small battery is not necessary. Yeah, put it back middle. I'll need to redesign this boat, but for now it is what it is. This block is not going to be connected to the... How can I shove this in? I remove this and I put this in there. Will it behave? No, because this is in the way now. So no, it won't behave. Wait, we have a solution. I remove this and just add it as the... So now nothing is going to fall off. Then using the bottom, I'll add the other chest. Then the fusion core thingy. Then these four can be attached to there, and that should be done and ready for the minigun. Which is either going to flip us or be very funny while using. And we should technically be able to be faster. Because I've added a bunch of engines. Our steering has gone off the deep end. Okay, excuse me, I want to... You know what? You win. Here you go. Okay. So, first question is, are we faster? Answer is no. Does recoil bother us? I mean, we lose like half of our speed, meaning that we are now faster. Yeah, funny. Okay, off I go to the next island with my minigun. Because that's where the actually good parts are. And also the point at which we failed. We failed everything over there. The game failed. Come on enemies, I wanna test out my minigun. Hey buddy, you wanna try it out? You wanna try out my bullet storm? I mean, Rico is definitely pushing us backwards. But I'm guessing that this thing has one issue. Not enough bullets. Like, this deals very little damage. We don't care about little damage. We are definitely liking it. We can... The glare is currently killing me. I can barely see the guy. My goodness. Glare much? Oh, that's because he has a... Oh, he's gone. Buddy? Buddy? Okay. The glare is from their lights. I'm thinking that this is from their lights. Okay, we're going to ignore it. And we're gonna go forward. I think this is where we had our base last time. Which means that we're gonna have our base here this time. Because I don't want to change everything about the everything. Or was I not even hitting the guy? I think that this thing has weirdly small range. I think I'm not hitting it. Okay then. Okay, now that we have the base, just gotta ruin this fool. And this other fool. Get some nice pieces out of them. My goodness, I think I hit a nerve. Oh well, some major component out of his. He's gone. Oops. Also hit that rock and it exploded. Like it did previously, because of course it did the same thing. Now we're gonna have a hole here permanently. I can see that piece over there, and it's slowly gonna come towards us, but I can just go and grab it. Because the next thing I'm gonna do is land as I'm supposed to. Use this landing section, switch to a car and go up it. This is where we had our crafting bits and stuff. I have hit a wall. But now we're claiming this. And this has everything that we could possibly want as a starting base. And what is that, by the way? That is bauxite. On the beach? Whatever. We have an oil vein right there, which we are going to tap into later. Once we've made some progress, because next part is going to be difficult. Always has been. Okay, this is the thing. This is the same thing as it was before. We're discovering parts, and then we have grenades. Soon to own them ourselves. But the Aurora is the next thing I am interested in. So we are going to go and sell the sea versatile things. This basic gun, actually we're going to sell the lot this time around, because medium M2 wheels, do I have those? Probably do. These are probably them. I'm interested in the large wheels. This can go, these can go. The Hydra weapon mounts. The armor pieces are... I'm gonna sell almost everything. Rapid fire weapon mount. This is gonna get sold. One of these is gonna get sold because we want to... Actually, the lot. We are selling everything, almost. We want to license the 4 wheels and the 2 guns. Because that means we can actually make something better. Better than what we currently have. And that something is going to definitely be tier 2 gauge resource laser and a mining tool. Let's remove these 2. This one can go. This thing can go. Where is my cabin, by the way? Oh, this thing uses a small cabin. This uses the journeyman. Okay. Well, I think this is in need of a redesign, so we're actually going to scrap it fully. Although I would love this thing to have the minigun. Actually, why am I even destroying it? It can be like this. The minigun can fire above that thing, and we have that small guy, and then we have the new guns. The Auroras, which are laser guns, which are in my cargo steel. Which are these ones? Can they be switched? No, they cannot, so we need to think of their positions. Yeah, this thing won't work as it currently is. Well, next time we fix it. For now, thank you for joining me and have a great day.